Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. Where we own all of our vehicles, we are not a consignment dealership. During the next 7 to 8 minutes of this video presentation, we are going to go over our buying process. So, if you're already familiar with our process or you've watched our videos in the past, please feel free to fast forward to today's vehicle presentation. In Daytona Beach, we have a 25,000 square foot facility where we house 60 to 70 collector cars, all of which we own. Hanksters.com. We are an internet-based business. We have 80 to 100 photographs on our website of each vehicle, along with a 20 to 25 minute video presentation. The reason we have this content on our website is because the majority of the transactions we conduct month after month and year after year are done sight unseen. Yes, people wire us money for $30,000, $50,000, $70,000 cars without ever coming to look at them. However, I do not encourage that you do this. Classic cars, they're awesome, nostalgic, have great looks, get a lot of compliments, a lot of eyeball, a lot of appeal. But they're 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. They are not that brand new car that you're going to go get from your Ford or Dodge dealer or Chevrolet dealership. They all have flaws, deficiencies, weaknesses, tendencies, some of which we try to disclose in our video presentation and in our photos on our website. I encourage you to come in person to check out the car for yourself. We would gladly pull the car outside for you. You can check out the paint condition, interior condition, real good out in the natural light. You can pop the hood, you can pop the trunk, look the car real good with your own eyes. We have 2 twin post lifts here in our Daytona showroom. We'd be more than happy to put the car in air for you if you'd like us to. You can check out the undercarriage, the suspension components, the bottom of the motor, the bottom of the transmission, the floor pan condition, the tire condition. We'll let you drive the car. You can see how the car stops, starts, steers, accelerates, how the transmission shifts, how the ride feels, if there's any noises you don't like, if there's any kind of vibrations or anything like that you do not like. This way, when the vehicle shows up to you wherever you're at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself in its entirety. In our photo shoots and in our video presentations, we try to represent each vehicle as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can and offer full transparency. However, we can only cover so much content in a 20-minute video presentation, and this is why we encourage you guys to come in person and check the car out for yourself. What happens next? Once you decide on your classic ride, where do we go from here? If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and bank wire transfer. And if you're coming to visit us in person, you want to bring us cash, we'll take that too. That does still spend today, believe it or not. Maybe you don't have the cash to buy one of these cars. What are my financing options? We work with a few different collector car lenders that offer terms on these vehicles. The terms start at 5 years and they go up to 15 years. Approval is going to be based on your credit bureau, debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, price of the car, things like that. I discussed 15-year term. They aren't going to do 15 years on a $25,000 car. There is price cutoffs for that 15-year approval, and obviously you have to qualify on the credit end. The loans from the lenders are simple interest loans, which means if your payment's $500 a month and you pay $800 a month, the extra $300 goes towards principal. Also, no prepayment penalty. So if you get approved for an 8-year term, which is about the average approval term, and you pay it off in 12 months, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. So that makes it nice to own one of these classics also. Short-term money loans, you can do that. And then you can pull money out of your home equity line or your 401k or pull cash out of the bank, whatever the circumstances that you have are. Once the vehicle is paid for, what happens? The car goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. We sell old cars. Anything can stop working, anything can start leaking at any given moment. Therefore, we put the vehicle through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction. We torque the lug nuts, we check the tire pressure, we check the fluid levels, make sure the AC is blowing cold if it's equipped, make sure your brake lights work, your horn works, your wipers work, all of that stuff. Once it's green lighted and the guys say it's good to go, then we detail it. After it goes through detail, a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. We can typically have a truck here within 48 hours. However, If you're in a more rural or remote destination, or a holiday falls in there, or maybe you're on the West Coast where they do fewer runs because of obviously the travel distance, it may take 3, 4, 5 business days to get a truck here, but I promise you, we know you're excited to get your ride. We are excited we earned your business as a customer. We will get you your vehicle as quickly and as safely as we possibly can. If you're the one handling the shipping, let's say you're sending your own carrier, or you're coming with your own enclosed or open transport, or you're driving the car home because you're close enough, we'll let you know when the vehicle is ready and you can come pick the vehicle up. That about covers our purchasing process here at Hankster's Hot Rods of Daytona. So let's get started with today's vehicle presentation. Here at our showroom at Hankster's Daytona Beach, we move a lot of first-gen Camaros. And today we have a 1968 to present to you. A big block car. Let's take a look. I told you we are presenting a big block car, but I did not tell you that it is a 396 car. So it's a 396 motor underneath the hood of our 68 Camaro. The big silver contraption on the driver's side firewall is in fact your power brake booster. And this silver reservoir down there is your power steering reservoir. So power steering, power brakes, big block, 68 Camaro. Pretty fantastic look to this car. First of all, the paint is like a Corvette bronze color. The black stripes that are on the hood, I don't know if you'll be able to pick this up in the video or not. It has like a metal flake in it, or like a glitter color. It's actually kind of cool, especially back when we go on the deck lid and when the light hits the car at certain angles. Really nice looking. Paint on the top of the fenders here, top of the hood, real nice condition. Color's nice and uniform, clear's nice and uniform. 396 there on the raised portion of the hood. Going to be the same on the passenger side as it is on the driver's. Real nice paint up top on the hood and the fenders of this 68 Camaro. SS badge in the center of the grill. Grill's in excellent shape. The chrome on the front bumper, real nice. No rusting, pitting, flaking, patina. No rust around the bumper bolts. The lower portion of the spoiler there, the black plastic piece you see under the lower valance in the front, in nice shape, all in one piece, not broken or cracked. Brand new rally wheels on the car. Brand new raised white letter Cooper tires. Center caps, beauty rings, all in real nice shape. The paint on the front fender, same condition as the hood and the top of the fender. Real nice, uniform color, uniform clear. No kind of debris or cracking in the paint, anything like that. Camaro badge looks good on the front fender on the driver's side. It's going to be the same on the passenger that we'll take a look at here in just a couple minutes. The front windshield, clarity's awesome. No cracks, no chips. The chrome molding around the front windshield installed properly, looks good. Dual mirrors on the car, chrome, one on the passenger door, one on the driver door. Pan the lower portion of the door on the driver's side. Look at a couple different things here. First of all, your door fitment is nice to the front fender and the rear quarter, along with the lower rocker. And then there's no paint issues at the bottom of the door on the driver's side. Real nice paint quality again on the car. Before we enter the interior, let's jump up to the top of the vehicle and check out the paint on the roof. Once again, real nice uniform paint, good clear. Don't know if you can see the reflection there in the ceiling off the fluorescent lights, but real nice shine to the paint. Don't know when the car was painted, but I can tell you that two things. Number one, it wasn't a cheap paint job, and number two, I believe it was done somewhat recently, and what I mean by that is probably within the last 5 or 6 years here, because you can just tell that the paint's relatively fresh. Driver doors in great shape. Door pull, good condition. Black vinyl on the door in nice shape. Carpeting down there at the bottom of the door is in nice condition. Got brand new floor mats in the car. You got a wood grain steering wheel. It is a tilt wheel car. So the seat cushions in the car were a little worn. We put brand new ones in it. So they are brand new driver and passenger seat cushions in the vehicle. Dome light illuminates when you open up the driver door. Brand new headliner in the car. Has a couple wrinkles in it, but it's not ripped or torn. The rear seats, the vinyl's in nice shape. no issues there. The carpeting in the rear, no rips, tears, discolorations. I'm going to pull the floor mat out in the driver's side of the car too. No issues there. The seat, I told you, not only is the foam new, but also the material is new. So both the seat bottoms are brand new, vinyl and foam. Drip rail moldings on the car are nice. Let's take a look at the rear quarter. Once again, tires are brand new, wheels are brand new. The rear quarter, there's no paint issues down low around the wheel opening. Going to the wheel opening, all four corners of the car have the chrome wheel opening molding on it. They're all put on properly. They look good. Jumping up to the rear windshield here, we've got a pair of Sony 6x9s. We'll figure out on a test drive if those actually function. Very faint scratching in the rear windshield here. Typical of a first-gen Camaro. It's not bad at all. Clarity's pretty good. Again, I don't know if you can see that like paint glitter in the black striping, but it really gives the car a cool kind of look. You know, the sun hits that thing and man, that paint just pops. A matte black spoiler, I think that's cool too in my opinion. I think it offsets the car nicely. The paint is so shiny that that matte black spoiler kind of, again, makes the car pop, gives it a nice badass look in my personal opinion. The chrome on the rear bumper, just as nice as the chrome on the front bumper. Again, I don't have any history on the car, you know, when that chrome bumper was put on, either front or rear, when the motor, tranny were rebuilt, when the car was painted, but a lot of this stuff you can tell is fresh. And I do disclose to you things like the tires and wheels we put on, the seat cushions that we put in, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that I know, stuff that I can prove. Trunk mat, brand new. We put that in too. Trunk mat, floor mats, we put those in. The trunk itself, nice and solid. No issues with holes, rust, rot, anything like that going on. No jack, no spare. I promise you, we did not steal that out of there. That's the way we got the car. We don't have this underground business going for jacks and spares. So if we get them with the car, we ship them with the car. Body lines on the car, by the way, are absolutely fantastic. Both the driver door and passenger door line up nicely to the rear quarters, to the front fenders. There's no waves in the rear quarters, no waves in the doors. Real nice paint, real nice metal, real nice body lines. It's really a fantastic looking car. Good color, nice offset with the, like I said, the black stripes and then the rear spoiler. Chrome up top here at the top of the door and the rear quarter windows here look good. Take a look in the passenger side of the car. I do have a little bit of bubble going on in this door panel right here where the material kind of separated itself from the door panel itself. So it is what it is. It's an old car. The rest of the door panel here on the passenger side looks good, including the carpeting at the bottom of the door. The Camaro floor mats, like I said, new. Center console staple shifter car. Center console looks good. The seats, both driver and passenger, look real nice. Rear seat, the interior in the car is immaculate. It's really, really nice. That's why we stepped it up on the seat cushions, because the rest of the interior was so fantastic. It's like, well, we got to buy a set of seat cushions here so we're not sitting in the floor. Glass clarity all the way around the entire car, real nice. Quarter windows, door glass, front and rear windshield. Chrome on the car is nice too. From the mirrors to the drip rail moldings. And lastly here we will pan the lower portion of the driver's side front fender. There's no paint issues on the car really to speak of whatsoever. I didn't see anything that I really need to point out or is a cause for concern for me. I think the paint is really nice throughout the entire vehicle. Very cool 1968 Chevrolet Camaro, 396 car, steering and brakes. The undercarriage of this car is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to put it in the air now. We're going to show you that. And then hopefully, by the time we get all done with that, we're supposed to get hit with some storms here this afternoon in Daytona. Hopefully we can get this car out on the road before it starts raining and ruins this nice detail job we got going on our 68 Camaro. So let's do an undercarriage presentation real quick, and then we will take it out on a drive, show you how the car runs. Underneath our 1968 Chevrolet big block Camaro, there are disc brakes up front. You have tubular control arms, cross members in the way on the front of the pan here. So let's check out the rear of the pan. You can see nice and dry up there on the side at this time. Brand new starter on the passenger side of the vehicle. And you can see a little bit of the pan up there if you take a close look. Everything looks nice and dry at this time. Flywheel is covered. Tranny pan's also nice and dry on the vehicle. While we're at our tranny, let's take a look at our dry speedo cable and dry tail shaft seal. I generally point those areas out on the transmission because if you have a tranny leak in your garage or driveway, those are generally the three areas that it would be coming from. Headers, driver's side and passenger side. Dual exhaust, we'll take a look at the exhaust throughout the presentation. How about our frame rails? Those look good on the car, both driver and passenger side. E-brakes hooked up on the vehicle. Floor pans look good. Driver's side, one solid piece all the way back. Passenger side, same deal. No sections, no patches, no silicone. All nice and solid. The mufflers here are also in good shape. Super turbo, that's what they are. But no rust holes, rot holes, anything like that in either the pipes or in the mufflers. They're nicely done. The car has drum brakes in the rear, 10-bolt, area where the back seat meets the trunk area. You can see all nice and solid up there, no rust or rot. Frame rails look good on both the passenger side and the driver's side. No issues to speak of up there. Gas tank appears to be newer, in good condition. The raised white letter Coopers are brand new. Those right there are your wear bars. When the tires get down to the wear bars, they need replaced. And then, of course, there is no cracking between the treads because, like I just stated, the tires on the vehicle are brand new. We put them on there. 1968 Chevrolet 396 Camaro. We will set it down on the ground. We're going to take it on a test drive and show you how the vehicle runs out. 68 Camaro, big block. Horn is down here on a button. The reason for that is because it's an aftermarket column, tilt wheel. Driver's side turn. While we're there, I don't know, what does that say here? 37,717 is not the actual miles. Odometer, title reads exempt. Passenger side turn. The fuel gauge in the dash is the one that works, not the one on the console. Battery voltage, temperature, and oil pressure is a good thing to have. And we got all that stuff. So radio does not work in the car. When you get the car, the radio will not work because we don't fix radios. Car's fantastic inside. Newer headliner. Told you the seats in real good condition. The vinyl, the foam, the wood grain wheel here, all in nice shape. Your dash pad, your bezel clarity on your gauges there, speedo and fuel gauge, nice shape. Center console's in nice condition. Pretty nice vehicle we're talking about here. Let's see how our 396 runs. Speedo's working. Holding nice and steady and it's accurate. Car tracks nice and straight when you're going down the road. Steering's tight. There's no engine, tranny, tire vibration whatsoever. We're about 90 degrees today in Daytona. We're operating at 180 on a big block car. So anything on a big block, generally 190, 200 range is where it operates, especially here in Florida where it's hot a good portion of the year. The accelerator throttle response is good. $60 miles an hour, like no problem. Oh, we got a minivan up here, stop. Brakes, by the way. Stop the car nicely. No pulling, no pulsation out of the brakes. Red light, we'll brake it again here and then we'll take it around the corner. The transmission shift's awesome, by the way. Nice, firm, clean shifts. Gonna have some traffic passing us by. By the way, again, we're holding 182-ish. So we're cooling nicely out of this big block. That's 70. I'm gonna turn it off there because as you can see, I'm catching up to traffic. 70 like no problem. Here we are like 53, 54 miles per hour. So in case those of you don't know why I take my hands off the steering wheel a lot during test drives, it's because on an older car you want to know if the front end's tight or not. Well, if you can do that at 55 miles an hour where the front end's not shifting left or shifting right, or the steering wheel's not shaking all over the place, or you know the car's holding the road, it means your front end components, your steering components, your ball joints, tie rods, everything like that in good shape. Not to mention that the alignment on the vehicle is in pretty good condition as well. This car's got brand new tires on it. We did do an alignment on it. Front end components are good. So here we are, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 minutes, however long it's been through our test drive now. Plus what we were talking to you when we were showing you wipers and horn and all that stuff. 190, which is great for cooling for this car. I'm very pleased with that. Here we are at a traffic light. You can see my foot's on the brake, not on the gas pedal. I don't have to keep on the gas to keep the car running. The car's not wanting to stall out. You know, we have good idling conditions out of the car. Not spitting, sputtering, backfiring, anything like that. Pretty sweet ride. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro. Very cool color in my opinion. Great paint on the car. I think rally wheels on Camaros are always nice. You know, a lot of guys like to put 5 stars on them, American Racing or, you know, whatever, but definitely a cool looking vehicle that'll generate a lot of activity on our website. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. So we're going to see all the photos of our 68 Camaro today, along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. The full retail price, our Camaro includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASC certified facility in the United States. ASC certified facilities include dealerships and most independent and franchised facilities. You just can't take it to Joe's Backyard Garage. Is the price of this vehicle negotiable? Most certainly it is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. There's no exceptions to that, so you don't have to bother asking that question, hey, can you knock $2 grand off and include the warranty? The answer is no. Also, the shipping comes off. So, you know, there's a lot of time and money and logistics that goes into shipping these classic cars. You know, you have to look into your drivers to make sure they're properly licensed, bonded, and insured. You have to set up the pickup of the vehicle. You have to set up the delivery of the car. You have to pay the driver when they arrive. You have to track the progress. You have to deal with any issues such as if the driver were to break down or run into weather, or, you know, their liftgate stops working, you know, all that stuff we deal with at full retail price. At a negotiated cost, you'll deal with all that legwork on your own. If you have your own truck and trailer, you want to come trailer this 68 Camaro home, you're more than welcome to do that. And of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you want to drive our 68 Camaro home, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Hankster's Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach. And once again, our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.